we sort of, got on the bandwagon thanks to the international repair movement, and we have since progressed from repair cafes, working in repair cafes, fixing in repair cafes, to myself being on the steering committee of the Australian Repair Network. And now we moved from fixing at a repair cafe to actually engaging with our local council, and finally engaging with our local council, that's Hume City Council in Melbourne. Many of you will know Broadmeadows is a part of Hume City Council. We're in Sunbury, and very pleased to be brought into the fold a little bit within council, because it hasn't been easy over the past 10 years to know how to really access them as community members. I have worked in local government. I worked in 2 local governments many moons ago, and I'm retired now. Danny and I are retired. And working in local government to then being out of local government and approaching local government to undertake projects is an entirely different matter. And I just thought it'd be really quite easy. They'd know you and they'd embrace you and just love to have your ideas, but it wasn't always the case. And I guess not because of local government, but because Danny and I were retired and really didn't want to go through a lot of the formal processes. We just wanted to be ourselves, doing our thing and helping our community without all the bureaucracy and red tape after years and years of that in the workforce. However, Hume City Council has now come to the party, and it was quite a surprise. It was like the universe, everything in the universe aligned, and what happened was we approached them with an idea, a unique idea, to actually go through their e-waste crates and find out what was working in their e-waste crates, because we had a feeling that there would be a lot of stuff that was working. And so what happened was we went through some mock health and safety training, and we went on site to their MRF, and they thought initially we were a bit sort of weird. Why are you doing this, and how come it's pro bono, and what's your intention? And really at that stage it really was just to see what was working. But then we thought, oh my goodness, this is an opportunity for data collection, and just realised how important it would be to collect some of this data rather than just fix or just take out what was working or fix what was working and put it back into their tip shop for resale. Of course, this was all pro bono. And so we started collecting data, and the data is so revealing, even to us who imagined that it would be, a lot of it would be working. Week to week, we sort of do it. Each week on a Monday, we go down to the local MRF, and we go through from anywhere from 6 to 9 bins. And as you can imagine, those bins are pretty full. And we select items from the bins. We don't take everything out. Well, we do take everything out because we have to check it, but when it goes back, when we're putting it back in, we're checking these items to see what we think might be working. And then we take them home, because there's no facilities on site for us to be doing anything there. We take them home in the station wagon, and Danny assesses them, and what we've found is 70 to 80% are actually working, and that's really quite surprising, as I'm sure you could all imagine. And about 20% are repairable, and we weren't ever going to repair, but Danny can't help himself. He started to repair the items, and 10% goes back into the e-waste bins. Hume City Council has been wonderful. as I said initially, they were a little bit, what's happening here, what are you doing? But once they realise the waste workers are really all our friends now, and we get welcomed on site, and it's just wonderful.
All right.